Hey YouTube! Today we've got in for a bit of modding was a squier telecaster made in Korea, serial number S1. I believe this is a samick one. Run with the focus. Pull it back out again. There we go. Yeah, it says when I took the neck off, it says SAM in big massive letters in the back of the neck pocket, so I'm assuming that means samick. And it does say S10, which you would think might be 2010, but I think it might be older than that. I think it might be 2001, maybe. I should look it up. So this is my pal George's. I wasn't very impressed with the pickups, so now it's got warmans, and you can't see it there, but it's actually warman. He's now managed to stick his name on the neck pickup as well. It's got like a wee embossed warman logo on it. I fitted it with a coil split switch with the humbucker. I was messing about with trying to put a 5-way in, and it just seemed too much hassle. Partly because the 5-way switch I had didn't fit. It's a crazy. It's quite old fashioned. That's why I think it may be a bit older than 2010. It's got like old fashioned pots and an old fashioned switch, and these two screw holes are in a different position. They're tighter together than they are on normal switches. So I just left the stuff that was in. If it's not broken, don't touch it. So neck pickup on clean through Liney VC15. I like to put reverb on though. Then bridge pickup. That'll be it tapped, because I can, or not tapped, split. I'll forgive people in trouble for that. And then in the middle, I go back to the bridge, then put it onto humbucker. Turn off the reverb. So it's a single. As that was a bridge in humbucker mode. This is bridge in single coil mode. Position in single coil. Neck. Middle position in with the humbucker and the bridge now. Riff is. I've been playing it. Good riff. Yeah, so nice guitar. It's in good condition. This one. When I got it, the guy who gave it to me said he plugged it in. Wasn't impressed with the pickups that were in it. But to be honest, the neck needed shimmed. The action was a bit this big. it wasn't that big, but it was a bit higher than it should have been. So I've shimmed the neck a bit and adjusted the truss rods. Done a wee bit of fretwork just to bring it down. The neck on this guitar is really nice though. Body's plywood. The bridge it's not through strung, so it's top loaded. I'm not a huge fan of this bridge as much. It doesn't seem as solid, but I mean it's good enough. But it's the neck is the real winner on this guitar. I've got another guitar which I just did a video for last week. A Cort squier tele which has P90s in it, and its neck's got a sort of satin finish on it, and it's like not anything like as nice as the super glossy. Well, people don't like glossy necks because it's sticky. Maybe I've got different, or maybe my hands don't sweat or do sweat or something. I don't find glossy necks sticky. I find it quite nice. It's a one-piece neck though, which I was pretty surprised about. I think so. The skunk stripe is real. It's not just stuck on. It doesn't have a separate fretboard. My favourite guitar type of neck is a maple neck with, one-piece maple. But so I never really got a proper shot. So I didn't set it up until after I snapped a string immediately as soon as I tried to I was going to change in his pickups. So I never actually bothered setting it up with the old pickups in it. So if it's anything like my Samick Epiphone, which I had, I did a video for a couple of weeks ago. I put P90s in it. The pickups in it were pants. So I wondered if maybe Samick at that era, early 90s, rather than, because I mean the neck, I couldn't really tell the difference between this and like a Mexican Fender one. Really, maybe the frets. I had to do a wee bit of fret work on it. I think it's one of those guitars that sometimes when you get a guitar, you look at it and it's got dents and stuff on it because it's not new, but there's no fret wear on it, and you're like, well, I wonder why there's no fret wear on it. It's probably because it was never played, because it's sort of high action. Wasn't very as good as it should have been. It should have been set up better when it was new. So basically what it means now is the neck seems new, and the neck is by far the most important bit in the guitar, as far as I'm concerned anyway. But I've put these warman pickups in before, and they're excellent. I was adamant I wanted to leave the bridge pickup, the ability to coil split it, so you get the proper. And I chose, so it's the inside coil that you hear, because that's the one that's hum cancelling when you've got these two on together. So in the middle position, it's hum cancelling when it's split. Okay, so George, your guitar's ready, come pick it up. Rock it on.